Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today is going to be another drugstore video. Now I've already talked about the best drugstore clear brow gels. I'll have it linked right up here. I'll also have it at the end of this video, so definitely check that out if you haven't already. But today we're going to talk about the brow pencils. Now I was very particular with this. So one thing I do is I find the best reviews, and then from there, because brow pencils I'm more particular with and I want to make sure, even though I'm choosing something that's more in the brown family, I want to make sure this could still fit for you. Always have more than 4 shades. I think 3 of them have 10 shades, and that was just something really important to me. So I'm excited to test these out for you. We're going to do a side-by-side today and tomorrow, and a full wear test for each day. From least expensive to most expensive, we have the e.l.f. Cosmetics Ultra Precise Brow Pencil for $6. There are 5 shades, and I have neutral brown. I also have brunette, but I want to show you guys side-by-side the differences just because the swatches online are so bad. I'm very familiar with this one since I bought it many times. It's my personal favorite, just so you guys know. All the others, it's my first time trying them out and me kind of just guessing and finding the best shades for me. L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. There are 10 shades total for $9.49. I end up getting shade Taupe. I just want to try something different. I've gotten Taupe in other brow pencils that are not drugstore that I really enjoyed, so I was like, you know what, let me change it up a bit and see how this one looks. The Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in 10 shades, and I got dark brown, and this cost $10. And the last one is the NYX Fill and Fluff Eyebrow Pencil Pomade. There are 9 shades total, and I got Brunette, and that cost $12. For today's wear test, I'll be testing out the e.l.f. Cosmetics one on my right eye and the Ulta Beauty one on my left eye. So for the e.l.f. one, I do have both shades, or 2 of the shades, brunette and neutral brown. The biggest difference that I see is that brunette is way too warm and I prefer something more neutral or cool. I don't end up getting black because black is way too dark for me, and that's actually another reason why I like taupe, because I find taupe not to be too warm. So neutral brown is the right shade for me. I love how precise this is, and then it has a spoolie on the other side. Mine is very, very dirty, so I won't be using it, and I'm not going to be showing you guys because it's gross. But this is a really great eyebrow pencil. This is such a good match. I will say you don't want too much product out because it does break off pretty easily. I already added some clear brow gel. The e.l.f. one is so good. I'm so curious to see how the others compare, but this is what it looks like. Now let's move on to Ulta Beauty. This is very similar packaging, quite slim, has a spoolie on one side, a nice and clean spoolie. And then the other side, I think the pencil is quite slim too. Yes, it is. They're both very similar in size. I ended up ordering dark brown with cool undertones, so hopefully it's cool enough. And it matches the e.l.f. side because this is going to look very obvious if they don't look similar. Okay, looking good. Looks like a good match. This one feels softer than the e.l.f. one. This is looking really good. Okay, let's try this spoolie. I'm gonna do the other side. I feel really good about this color match. You might hear blowers in the background, so I'm gonna quickly end this video and see you guys at the wear test, but I'm feeling really good about this. Both sides look really great, and the Ulta Beauty one gets me really excited because I've even just over time have been getting more Ulta Beauty products, and one day I do want to do a full-on review, best versus worst. So if that's something you guys want to see, definitely let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in 8 to 9 hours. Bye! I think it's a tie. My brows look really good. They both have faded a little bit towards the front. That tends to happen, you know, my oily skin and the T-zone. That doesn't surprise me, but I'm really happy with both of these. The shade choices, how they felt, the packaging. I really have no complaints. I could go for either of these and they're both affordable. I don't really know what else to say because they're just brow pencils. I'm surprised some of you guys even want to see a video like this from me. But I will catch you guys tomorrow for the last 2. I'm testing out a bunch of new makeup today, so we'll see how this wear test goes. So for the last day, we have NYX on the right eye and L'Oreal on the left eye. The NYX one has the largest tip and it's overall the thickest out of all of them. Not my personal favorite for eyebrows. I know they use this exact same shape for the pencils, which I don't mind as much. And then the brush is different as well. I forgot what those pencils are called, but the packaging looks exactly like this. I don't know how I feel about this brush. Is it really gonna do much? I'm not too sure. I got shade Brunette, so hopefully it's not too warm. This is incredibly soft. Softer than the Ulta one. I'm barely touching my eyebrow. So if you are heavy-handed, go very light. Color actually looks really good. Just like yesterday, I already put on my clear brow gel. I like doing that first. Okay, not bad. Let's try the brush. Okay, the brush is just okay. It's very soft. I made my brows a little bit darker than usual, and again, that's because this is so incredibly soft. I think I actually prefer a pencil that's more dry, a little more waxy. This is a bit darker than I would typically go for. For the left side, we're going in with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. This one has an ultra fine tip. I did get shade Taupe. I'm hoping it's not going to be too light. And then your traditional spoolie on the other side. I think this is my favorite combination. An ultra fine tip with a spoolie on the other side. So this is pretty soft too, but not as soft as the NYX one. But the color is so good. It's a little bit different than the NYX side. As of right now, I think I prefer the L'Oreal side. The packaging, the color, just the combination of the two. I feel like people don't really associate brow products to L'Oreal. When I think of L'Oreal, I really don't think of their brow products. I think more of like their foundation and their mascaras. And then NYX, I definitely think of their brow products. I think of their lip products. Those two categories, I think NYX does really well. So we will see later today, and I will catch you guys in 8 to 9 hours. I always like to have a little bit of something on the lips. This is what I was wearing earlier today. It's the Fenty Heat Gloss in Hot Chocolate. So back to the brows. I think they look really good. Now this is more a personal preference, but I do prefer the L'Oreal one because of the packaging, and I just like how the tip is not so thick compared to the NYX one. But I do think both of them are really good. If you prefer something that is more soft, that's more pigmented, then go for the NYX one. But overall, both brows look great, and I'm very happy. Even yesterday, really happy with those as well. So here we have them side by side. We have e.l.f, Ulta, NYX, and L'Oreal. L'Oreal is the lightest, which I expected because it is the one that's taupe. For someone who ordered these online, I think I did a really good job because the first three, to me, they look the exact same shade. So now I just want to do kind of like a rubbing motion to see which one smears off. The only two that really shows the e.l.f. one and the Ulta one. I kind of figured that because when I was playing around with the ones that I was wearing today, the NYX and the L'Oreal, and I was doing the same thing after I did the swatches and showed you guys, I kind of just used my fingers to rub it off, and they rubbed off instantly. And same experience right here. I find the e.l.f. one to be the most stiff, more drying. It does break off pretty easily, so you just gotta be careful of that. So I think a happy medium for what I've seen yesterday and today, and just doing the little swatch test. I think my favorite one is the Ulta Beauty one, and I am shocked. There are some really great gems from Ulta Beauty, and every single time I try something out, mind you, I'm not even getting an opinion on a YouTube video or anything. I'm kind of just like picking it out and hoping for the best. Besides the single eyeshadows, I did get opinions about that. But everything else, I kind of was just like, all right, let's just try it and hope for the best. And it's been so positive, which makes me really excited and wanting to do an Ulta Beauty full-line review. I think that would be a lot of fun. But I've never explored the complexion products, so all of that would be very new to me. I hope this video was helpful. A little bit boring. I know eyebrow pencils are not the most interesting. If you missed my clear brow gels from the drugstore, definitely check out that video next. And before you leave, like this video, subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you guys in another one. Bye!